Good morning. You all know we have a presidential election coming up, and some of you might be wondering, well, does it really make a difference? Maybe the candidate you're hoping would win is falling out of the race, and you might think, well, maybe I'll just sit this one out. This week's lecture about the bureaucracy might make you reconsider that. You know from last week that the president is really the head of the government. This week we'll actually look at how that matters. President is the head of this massive federal bureaucracy that, in the bureaucracy, then takes care of all the government functions, from building interstate highways, running our national parks, the military, protecting the environment, providing us with a variety of social services. Who is president really determines how the bureaucracy functions and what its priorities will be. Congress makes the law, but it's the executive that implements it. And if an executive is not beyond the law, it can get enforced in a fairly lame way. Whereas if an executive really supports the law, it can be aggressively enforced. So this week's lecture has a bunch of little stories, in some ways, little case studies of the federal bureaucracy in action. And the one larger case study that you can do for an assignment this week has to do with Title IX in education, and a law that was meant to provide equity, gender equity in education. And we can sort of see how that was enforced by the Department of Education, for better or for worse. Bureaucracy is not always as efficient. Government's not always as efficient as we'd like it to be. Republicans love to remind us of that and sort of say government's not the solution, it's usually the problem. Well, there are some real problems with the bureaucracy in terms of inefficiency and bureaucratic bloat, as it's called. But there's also problems in corporations with similar things. So another theme of this week's lecture is really how well the bureaucracy functions, what some of the problems are, and what some of the ways that it does serve us well. So good luck with this week, and talk to you later.